one?
Well, yeah, the cake is there. I'm not sure
Did you win?
No.
I didn't mean to make him sad.
Hey, yeah.
Shoot him! Oh.
No, we haven't judged yet, but I'm sure.
Pick this up.
I got you! Feel it? Step on.
Once everyone gets back.
Nerves catch up to you.
Now, if we have anybody on board here that's a little unsure, I can't let you off. You can wait right over there at Fun Time Boat Rental. Rest return. Anybody? That's good, because we don't come back this way. Now, is everybody ready?
Yep.
Any last request? All life insurance paid? A little late now. You folks in the very back there, if you got any purses or camera cases sitting on the floor, you may want to pick those up. Or feet you don't want wet. Here we go. This probably isn't the best time to tell you about the last job I had. Used to work back time. No mistake, look at me. Come on. James, come on. Yeah, we still floating back there. Guess I can turn the wheels off, then won't be needing those for a while. Hopefully we'll need them again. You know, if there's anybody on board here that can't swim, please raise your hand. Well, there's quite a few of you. All right. All you folks that can't swim, come on up front here. Get yourself a coffee can. Because if we start to take on water, you folks that can't swim, you'll make a lot better bailers than the ones that can. I think I'll turn the air conditioner on. Now, he also has 3 rather large Great Danes. They guard this place. So you're not going to be crashing any of his parties. This private residence that was built on Lake Hamilton. It was built back in 1933 by a man by the name of Van Lau. Now, Mr. Van Lau built that 14-bedroom home you see back there for he and his wife. He decorated it with a lot of imported marble and carpet dancers from Italy. During this part of the tour, it's not going to hurt a thing. And ho! Now that wasn't so bad, was it? Also, now right back there on your left, that's the Dinner Bell restaurant. One of the revolving tables I was telling you about.
Again?
For the ostrich.
You can't throw it off.
No, just
No,
throw
hold
it
it up,
above.
up.
Right here.
Yeah, you do it.
No, don't tease them. All right.
I don't feed baby. Look at me.
Don't tease them. Over in the corner, they look safe.
That's their color.
Name is Allie, and you're in Texas, so. And this morning, right?
Very good. Three long females too, huh?
Yeah. Oh, if he didn't, he couldn't do the damage. He would take
Back the sun to your back, or
Well, yeah, you're probably right. If you step out, can he step out onto the...
can you get out over here?
Here.
I don't like to get out on the ground without the cane, because
Like it's too
I don't want to fall.
hilly.
There you go. Yeah, come on over here. Come on over this way where you
Yeah, then we can get the lake in the back, too. Yeah.
You can move with that one, can't you?
Yeah, you can even wave, Uncle Dan.
You can
I used to walk it to get out and go to the bathroom, and then I stayed in bed and kept my eyes on my knee where it was bothering me. I knew I hadn't broken anything. I didn't think there was anything the doctor could do anyhow, so I didn't see any point in going.
Really?
Trying to get that name.
Yeah. He's now retired.
Well, I'd actually found a couple of pretty decent crystals.
Did you?
Everybody started piling in there, you go back.
Did you take it?
$7,000 and $8,000. I told him, I said, good Lord, I've thrown away $1 million. My kids used to do stuff like that.
This young man has got a future there. Did Brian come back yet?
Oh, I remember the details.
Did you both?
Play the song you're just going to play.
You got one of those old kinds?
Come back. You want to say a little grace at that point?
have something else to say.
Oh, I can think of Joe. We had our joke last night. Who all you were talking tonight, but we had it's just kind of nice after the dinner in this, we had a video of our last family reunion, which I believe occurred around 9 or 10 years ago. Right, 9 years ago, right here in Hot Springs. And it's kind of neat. If anyone wants to watch it, we have a VCR. They can. Yeah. When we all get seated, we'll have our grace.
You might could have the grace now. Yeah, probably. Seems to be real appropriate for me. And it's been titled Scratch and Scratch Can. Okay, when I was growing up, my mother never let me do much in the kitchen except for things like doing dishes and licking the beaters. As a result, my cooking knowledge and ability was practically non-existent when I got married. But I did remember Mom mentioning to her many friends that she had made certain cakes and pies and such from scratch. So my first priority after the honeymoon was to locate some scratch. With Mom's delicious baking in mind, my first trip to the supermarket was to buy some scratch. I found the aisle that read baking items, and I spent a good 15 minutes looking at everything from mazola oil to cornstarch, sugar, flour, chocolate, but no sign of scratch, but I see. I was sure it wouldn't be with the pickles and mayonnaise or the meat department. So I asked the clerk if they carried scratch, and he looked at me kind of funny, and he said, well, you'll have to go to the store on the corner of 5th Street and Mankato Avenue. Well, when I got there, it turned out to be a feed store. I thought this was rather odd, but I guess cakes are food, so I went in and I said, I'd like to buy some scratch. Well, the clerk asked me how much I wanted, and I suggested a pound or two, and his reply was, how many chickens do you have? It comes in 20-pound bags. Well, I didn't understand why he mentioned chickens, but I had heard my mother say that she made some chicken casserole from scratch, so I bought some. I bought 20 pounds in a hurry, while delighted with my purchase. Okay, the next problem was to find a recipe calling for scratch. I went through every single cookbook I had and my Better Homes and Gardens magazine and the things that I had received as a wedding present, but I didn't find even one recipe calling for scratch. Subsequently, I spent hours at the public library trying to end my search with no luck. And there I was with 20 pounds of scratch and no recipe. So when I had opened the bag of scratch, I had some doubt that a beautiful, fluffy, moist cake could ever result from such hard-looking ingredients. But then I was sure that with the addition of liquids and the use of heat, the result would be successful. Now, I had no need or desire to mention this problem to my husband, as he had suggested very early in our marriage that he do all the cooking. So one day when I was raving about his chocolate pie, he probably acknowledged that he had made it from scratch. So I was assured that it could be done. Now, as many of you know, being a new bride is pretty scary, especially when 3 meals a day are on one's mind all the time. During the first weeks, I learned that he was making our muffins, pies, cakes, waffles, pancakes, and even lemon pudding from scratch. Well, he was making all those things from scratch. I was sure he had bought a 20-pound bag of it, too. I already had it stored. I checked my own supply, which I kept hidden in the back of my closet, and got my clothes, but it was still full. So the mystery continued, but I wasn't ready to give up or reveal my problem. And the biggest joke came one day when I heard a friend bragging to my husband that he had built his house himself from scratch. In quick succession, I heard by way of numerous acquaintances that they had made dresses, Halloween costumes, and even jackets from scratch, in addition to their numerous dessert pastries. At this point, I was completely confused and almost ready to give up because all the world seemed to know everything about scratch except me. But pride kept me silent. If paper can be made from wood and glue can be made from horses' hoofs, well, maybe wood and cloth can be made from scratch. By now, the detective in me was getting worried, so I decided to try a different approach. One day when my husband was doing nothing in particular, I said, honey, I wish you would teach me how to bake a cake. So he got out the sugar, the eggs, the milk, the shortening, the chocolate, the baking soda, but there was no sign of scratch. I watched him carefully blend it all together, pour it into a pan, and then put it in the oven to bake. An hour later, when we were eating the cake, he couldn't understand why I asked him, honey, why don't we raise a few chickens?
We can't get those people to do these things.
I want it, you have to eat it. Emily, you're missing part. You're right.
I talk for a living. But it's marvelous to be here. That's the first thing. I had to miss the last one in 1988 for prior commitments, and I was traveling to get down. The first thing I want to say is that although my name is McDougal, I have no relation to the Arkansas McDougals. I think such is my conclusion for three reasons. I was not offered an opportunity to invest, and I've not been asked to contribute to the defense fund. So I'm assuming there's no relation. The other thing is, I don't know, when we were coming down from Harrisonville on Highway 7, I don't know how many of you know this road, but it sort of goes like this for 145 miles. And they have the sign, you know, there are curves ahead, and then 20 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour. And I learned to drive in California, Southern California, and they have those signs, but the signs are always lying. You know, if the curve really needs 35 miles an hour, they'll put up one that says 25 miles an hour. And it doesn't take too long before you figure this out. But I discovered on Highway 7 that when it said 20 miles an hour, it meant 20 miles an hour. It took about 3 or 4 times. I'm a slow learner. You know, 2 or 3 times when the wheels were off onto the whole 6 inches of the shoulder. I can't say, you know, after reading the Arkansas Press, Democrat Gazette for 3 days, I can't say much about politicians in this state, but I know that the road signs don't lie. And I admonish you all that you're going up Highway 7 to believe the signs. I was asked to say something about life in Ettrick, Wisconsin, which is where Pamela and Emily and Amanda live. Amanda is 13. We pray daily. And decided that, you know, she just couldn't deal with any of this. So she's home taking care of the dogs and cats. Some neighbors are watching Amanda watch the dogs and cats. But Ettrick's a marvelous little town. I'm a fan of Garrison Keillor. I've listened to Garrison Keillor for decades. I was listening to him in California before I moved to Wisconsin in the mid-70s. And for the longest time, I thought he was making it all up. And then I married into the Solberg family. and moved to Ettrick, which is about as Norwegian a place as you can find, I think, at least in Wisconsin. And like Wobegon, Ettrick has one Lutheran church and one Catholic church. The Catholic church is named St. Bridget's, which is a little more conventional. Our Lady of Perpetual Responsibility, which is like Wobegon's Catholic church, if you're not familiar with we have one coffee shop, like Lake Wobegon. But unlike Lake Wobegon, we have 6 bars. And the ratio of 2 churches to 6 bars, I don't know, seems to work. But it's a very Norwegian town. And I really got to realize that the day of the annual Lions Club auction. Now the auction takes place across from our house. We've got this old farmhouse, 7-bedroom farmhouse. No one can tell us when it was built. It seems to be that old. And then there's a dirt road in front, and then across there's this large field, about 2 acres. And that's where the Lions Club auction takes place. And this thing's been going on for years and years and years. And it's really a marvelous sort of introduction to the town. We woke up one morning and all of a sudden there was stuff on the, in the fields. And these marvelous, neat little rows. There was no one out there directing things, saying, put the furniture here and put the bikes there and put the cars up here and put the farm equipment up there. You can bring, anybody in the township can bring anything to the auction. Anything to the auction. This last year someone brought a pile of hay and just sort of dumped it there. And they were auction off this hay. There was a cord of wood that someone had about, it must have been close to 500 pounds of scrap iron. I don't know who bought it, but it was gone. Monday morning, someone bought it. All off. But these rows just sort of appeared. And I found out later it's because, well, that's where they've always been. The furniture's always been here. So, if you bring the furniture, you put it there. This marvelous sort of sense of order that Norwegians seem to have that Scotsmen often lack. That, here as they emerge, and no one's directing anything. This order sort of emerges out of chaos simply on the basis of tradition, which is very strong. And that's probably as it should be. But the real show is the auction itself. There's actually 2 auctions that go on at the same time. One is a stand over in the northeast corner where they set up these flatbed trucks, trailers, really. And shall we say, the rummage sale type stuff goes on there. Glasses, toys, small musical instruments, fans, things of that nature. The larger stuff ends up in these neat, marvelously neat little rows that sort of emerge out of nothing. And so there's one auction going on at the stand with the rummage sale stuff, and the other auction is the traveling. We've got 2 auctioneers, and they alternate in terms of the barking that they do. And that was really quite marvelous. And I wasn't really much into auctions until I saw this. And they just walk up and down the road, these rows, auctioning things off. Now, there's 2 things about the auction that I love. First, it's a marvelous indication about how well last growing season went. Because if last growing season was really good, people were flush. They're willing to buy new things and get rid of the old things. And you got some really neat stuff. I think about a third of our house is furnished with the auction stuff that we've gotten over the years. If the previous growing season was not good, people were not willing to get rid of things. I don't think Norwegian Lutherans like to get rid of things anyway. That's a trait shared with Scotsmen, by the way, which made our move to Ettrick extremely difficult. We just couldn't figure out what to throw away, so we decided we wouldn't throw any of it away. We brought it all up. And then we threw it away. I think that's what we didn't have use for it. But if it's a poor season, then the auction is really sort of prevalent. That's when you get the scrap metal and all sorts of odds and ends that no one really wants. But you always get a big crowd. It's sort of the social event of the season between Memorial Day and Ettrick Fun Days at the end of August. The auction that brings everyone out. I think 2/3 of the people are there just to visit. But there's a good deal of real selling going on. But there's an art to it. And it took me a long time to figure out how to bid effectively. Because I think Lutherans, to some extent, and certainly Norwegian Lutherans, have this love-hate relationship with materialism. We don't want to be totally materialistic because we know that's not going to get us into heaven. And yet, on the other hand, it's nice to be comfortable. caught between the idea that we shouldn't be materialistic and the need to be materialistic. So we can't be too enthusiastic about the things you see. If there's a rocking chair, this last year there was a rocking chair. I really wanted that rocking chair. But you can't really look like you want to have the rocking chair. So stand off at a distance. If this is the chair, sort of eye it like this. Because if you sit there and sort of fawn over it, everyone knows you want the rocking chair, which means they're probably going to want it too. And the price is going to be higher, because that's the nature of auction. So you have to be detached and sort of disinterested. You can't let people know you really want that thing that you desperately want. So you have to sort of hang around, pick it out, 2, 3 things that you want, 4 or 5 things, whatever, and wait for the traveling auction to come to you. And it sort of goes up and down, and there's this crowd, there's the 2 barkers in the middle, and they're constantly talking. And trying to get the highest price. That's what the barker wants, right? They want the highest price, and the crowd wants the lowest price. God bless capitalism. There's out of the auction some sort of middle tone. But their enthusiasm cannot be responded to. But you can't be as enthusiastic as the barkers, or you're going to pay a higher price. So you have to be sort of, well, yeah, maybe I could use that. I don't know. Okay, you have $5. But you never say this. You just have to, little tiny gestures. Now the one I found that works the best is the slight nod of the head. You can't go up and down more than a half an inch. The bar could be counted out. 15, 15, 15, ask 17, 15, asking 17, you're going, 17, 17 asking 20, 17, 20, 20, 20. It's affordable, great price, 20, 20, 17 asking 20. Some old man on the other side of the door. 20, 20, 25, 20, 20, 25. And out of this, comes the auction price. And, a lot of times, I think people bid just simply to be involved in the process of bidding. The exception, of course, is the antique collectors. You can always tell them. First of all, because their gestures are overt. They're obviously, not into it. And they also bid much higher. There's this little wicker table, which I thought was worth $6. It was really in sort of tattered shape. There were 4 or 5 antique dealers, and it went for $135, which just shocked everybody else. With $135, I mean, that's a new car. And particularly true for the Norwegian bachelor farmers. We have a fair number of Norwegian bachelor farmers. The other thing is it's very difficult for a Norwegian to throw anything out. You may need this thing. This thing might in 2 or 3 years be exactly what you need to prevent this other thing from breaking. And so throwing things out becomes difficult. There is one old bachelor farmer in the area, our pastor Ness, told us about this man. He goes out, and Pastor Ness goes out about once a month and sees and visits and gives him communion. He has everything. He has one of everything in the world. He was living in this house, had been, independent, the crusty old independent farmer. And everything that he came across that had any abstract possibility of ever being useful to anybody, he saved. Well, after a few years, his house filled up, and then his yard. So he decided to build a shed to keep all this stuff in. So he built a shed, and then it was easier to convert the shed into another house rather than to move everything from the one house into the shed. So he converted the shed into a house, which then proceeded to fill up with stuff. So he built a third shed, which of course then was easier to convert into a house rather than to move, so he built it. There are 5 houses on this guy's property, all filled with stuff. Stuff or junk, I'm not sure which. I'm not sure what the difference between stuff and junk is. I once tried to explain the difference to a French student, Madison, who was just traveling through and failed miserably. One of those things we sort of understand, but how do you explain it to someone else? He doesn't use the words in the same sort of way. He's now on his 5th house, and anything you ever want that has anything to do with farming, he's got. You got to fix the horse collar, which was made in 1910 by a small company in Pennsylvania. He's got the part. But he never wants to get rid of any of it. He won't sell you any. It's not a junkyard. And one of the big questions in town is, when this man passes on, he's in his 80s right now. When he passes on, what are we going to do with this? And I figured just we're going to have the biggest and best auction. If we can organize the rest of the county to get it down out of the hill, it's going to do its way down in. But it's a marvelous place. We moved up there from Milwaukee. Talk about night and day. When we left, the gang graffiti was starting to show up 6-8 blocks from the house. And we were starting to hear about drive-by shootings that weren't making the newspapers. So we feel very blessed in terms of being in Ettrick and dealing with all the eccentricities of Ettrick, which is a lot of the times, when are they going to come plow the road so we can get to work? Is there enough wood in the basement to keep us warm until they come and plow the road so we can get to work? It's a much simpler sort of life. And I get the feeling that that's the way life is to a great extent in Arkansas. So that's news from Ettrick.
Coming up, so glad that the ones came and did. And just thank you for coming, and I know to me at first to get off, we could go that far, and it's just, I'm real glad you came, okay? That's all.
Well, thank you all. I don't know. I guess everything's what? Gone. Yeah.
I paid the bill, they're going.
You already paid the whole thing? Did they give you a bill already?
No, I went down and paid it.
Okay.
Where's Dewey?
Background, adult number? Did they? I've been told that I qualify like I've got 13-year-olds.
That's the only way he's telling jokes.
If you have to shave, it's an immediate disqualification.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. Okay.
I got an 8.
Oh, that's me.
Davis, you don't make it by foot. I got a 9. A 17. You got 17?
Yeah.
22. Christy. Surprise. This is called a sky toss. There you go. We got one more left, right? Okay. 35. You got it?
No, I did.
You're not. You haven't got a qualify.
You changed it again?
27.
What?
Does he make it? Yeah.
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 Sure.
Yeah.
You don't shave.
Oh,
He doesn't shave yet.
I'm 13.
I did.
11. Too big. 7.
That's me.
Grade 9. 4. There's a... There you go, man. Anything else?
Way to go, Nick.
Got all friends?
Feel better now?
No, we got some. You want to say anything about what's planned for the picnic tomorrow in terms of other than the food and this we all know?
We have some games planned.
She probably doesn't know yet.
You figured it out
Wait
tonight.
yet.
You figured it out tonight, Gene.
Huh?
Well, thank you all. You did an admirable job.
Of what?
Treating me entertaining.
Oh, okay, thank you. You're welcome.
No way. What a treat, huh? All right, here comes the Dr. Pepper for the photo.
This one is bad.
Not pretty, okay?
Okay, oh, that's good. Oh, now we got it shipped up. Okay, that's perfect. I need to run the son of it then.
Then you can stay in the
Right behind.
Now we're gonna take one more. And then I can get one. Yeah, like that, I say.
You ever remember that? You know how much younger?
Sweaty slave.
Yeah, I know how much. Let me take a picture.
No, you bring that camera back here. That's not good. No.
I'll take a picture from here.
It's not a kid's camera, honey.
Smells good down here. Big breakfast.
Yes, sir. Where do you think
You and me go fishing in the dark. We're Penny's water here. Here it is. What do you want to do there? Make a bet? I know.
Look at those little puppies. What are they?
Hey, rat dog. Noochies. Noochies. There's Daddy's girl, yes. Noochies.
I want one. Let's just put it down there. That's not like oh, no. That's your one fan. My fan club. You're in my fan club too, right? No, you don't like me. Who's in my fan club?
Throw the beans over in that big pot. Everybody, the beans over in that big pot over there by the grill. Well, when he gets, you know, down to, then he can say something.
Oh.
I don't even know if you want to.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot.
You wouldn't really need prizes.
Okay.
God. Just meet back here all and have all your stuff.
Should we let her do it since we're gonna play?
We'll do it.
Here, you can.
3 rocks. Come on, 3 rocks. Y'all go. Y'all go get 3 rocks.
There's rocks all over. And I only have one thing to say. When you get to one grandma, you cannot bring Grandma Egg over here. Okay? Because I don't want you running through
5
here.
leaves. Look up. Leaves. 5 leaves. Leaves.
No, just 3 for your
They can be dead and decayed.
Scooter! Don't help me.
Okay.
Grandma, there, Grandma. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grandma, right there. Grab you as an aunt first. I thought we spoke up.
You
Wait,
two
who's
first.
first? I'm gonna go back. The aunt for the grandma. You better go find another aunt. You don't have an aunt. That's the grandma. There's your aunt right there.
She's doing double duty.
Alright, good job.
Here's Bubbles, y'all can all share.
And there's some cans up there you can put in there. And whatever your name is. There's a little dog on the hood. You don't have to take it, but you're not going to know. Everybody. You go find a corner and sit in it.
How do you get his eye?
Sit on the cliff and let him pull it over.
Are you guys ready back there?
Yeah.
Tell me when you are.
What should I do with this?
Hang on to it. Okay, whenever. You're first. Don't throw it over there. Catch something. Did you catch something?
Oh my God. Look at the big mermaid.
So, when you feel it touch.
There's big mermaids in there.
Pull it up. Pull it up. You got a big one. Come on. Pull it up. Oh, what'd you get?
Fish.
That. Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, that's yours. That's your fish.
Oh, yeah.
Now we got Cheyenne.
Oh, yeah.
Foxtail. Come on, Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Go over so they can see. You're gonna fish.
I got a tackle.
Wow, you got a big one too.
Andrew, go get your wand or whatever it was.
Okay, let the others in line come.
Cheyenne, what'd you get? Come here.
Okay, now who's this? Is your name Danny? Are you Danny? All right.
Little Dan.
Danny. Come on, when you caught one. You catch one?
Whoa!
Wow. Look at that. You got a big one. Okay, what's your name? Christina? Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna put this on tangles. Christina, you gonna catch a big one? Let's find out.
Leave it.
You catch one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey.
Okay, what's your name, Nick? Are you gonna catch a big one? Are you ready?
careful. Your dad's going fishing college in
You got one, I think. You got one. No, no. Careful.
Big yank on the door.
Here,
Oh my
Scooter.
God!
Scooter, are you going to catch the big one?
Oh, he gets a big one.
Here comes Scooter.
Always had a trampoline behind you. I had to jump over it.
Keep going. Oh, got away. Got away.
That's my favorite.
You can't stand for the crowd, boy. Don't yank it. That's how it falls out. Let the fish go. Whoa, you got a big one.
I got a pretty big one.
Here comes Dan's fish. People. Catch me. Keep going. Hey, y'all go check out the bags for the rest of the day. Are you guys all done fishing? Where's Emily get to fish?
Yeah, Emily.
I haven't seen Andrew. Okay, Emily, are you going to catch a big one?
Can we go get him? I guess so.
There's Emily's pole. Pull, Emily. Okay, who else needs to fish? I think you caught one.
Can I go back there and help you?
Is that it? I'll go. I got in my ring. Guess what, Lacey? Stick?
What? I'm telling
Is he gonna break your stick? I don't know. Look at all the fish away. Go look at him.
my dog.
Fish is kind of good today, huh? Yeah. I don't think they're not biting. They're not biting. You better fish. Alright, I'm going fishing.
Susanna's going fishing.
I'm going fishing.
Okay, you go fishing.
Alright, I'll go fishing. Everybody, I'm going fishing.
Abby?
Yeah.
I need to pull you away for just a minute.
Wow. Better not lose any of that. Don't fling it back. Okay. Right. Brian's going fishing.
Thanks, Elder.
I'm not standing.
Brian's kind of lost his patience. Brian, you're not that good at fishing. What? I'm fly fishing. I hate to count on you for dinner.
I'm fly fishing. All right, go. Right. Brian, get that off for me.
Is everybody done fishing?
Yes, we are. We're ready. Just a second. Yes,
See where the children found the parents and learning. Sort of that would be good.
He doesn't need all that stuff.
But then here's the
check out the front of the
Get them right away. We got our fish bite. We have to look over it. Territory. Yes, they were marking it down like
You would separate them.
Hey, everybody, all the ducks form a line.
Are we in line?
You can sneak in
Don't
front
button
of
the line.
Okay, who's second in line?
Oh, second? Oh, Grandma's. Okay. They go by she's the oldest.
Yo, we got a guy back here.
I have to have a picture of all
Young man. Stand back, Daddy. By Sandra. Don't walk in front of her.
The fish tugs, you have to let it up.
Suck your stomach in so she can get you in the picture.
Fish is biting! The fish is biting! Okay, who's third in line?
We're doing it.
Linda's fishing!
Diane, come here.
Fish is biting!
Mop it off.
Everybody that's fish is full. Rich, Richard.
Avis, have you fished yet? Get in line.
Hey, this is the bag I designed.
Oh, where's the Caesar from? All right, I'll save that bag.
Okay, who's next in line?
I'm in line.
Pat?
Pat.
Pat is fishing.
Oh, you have these all.
All right. Just what I wanted. Pencil, paper. No, that's close.
All right, you guys, fill up fishing.
All right.
Yeah. Look at that nice bag. It's got 3 fish.
Oh, so they can't be so big.
Still.
Lift that sheet off your bed, Emily. The old hotel. Thank you. All right, Steve, are you ready to fish?
Yes.
Steve, fishing.
Yes. Good job for you.
Oh, all those little trial sites, get a little hitting. It's not something back the other day with the cup with all the stuff in it.
You gotta tug, you gotta tug.
Because I'm out the front. Oh, yes, and I always do it from the shower and it starts me nuts. I only handle so much of that stuff.
Go back in the water.
There, it's out of the water. All right, you two gotta come over here and fish now. You gotta come over here and fish. Come on.
I'll fish.
Okay, Grandma Avis is fishing. Here. That's Julia.
No, it's different.
You gotta talk.
Is that you?
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you gotta come over here and fish now.
Here, I got one in my bag.
Dad!
No, I got one in my bag.
Here, I'll take it right here.
Bobby's fishing. Bobby.
No, come, Artie. What time do you think we'll be back to the hotel?
It's the girl to let you know.
I know.
Okay, find out there.
Okay, all right.
I fell off.
Wait.
It's on. Fish is biting.
Okay.
Fishing.
I got done peeing. I accomplished that. Took me half hour to get my sweaty pants back on again. Oh, God.
Fish are biting slow today.
Is that mine?
Oh, you gotta bite. Oh, that's the bag I decorated. Okay, your name.
Dad, go fishing.
Sandra's fishing.
Jenny?
No.
Jenny made the sign.
Jan, you gotta go fishing.
Jenny, how can you say every bag that you pulls over you made?
I didn't say every bag. I made a lot of them.
I remember the last reunion,
They gotta do
You gotta bite.
at the hotel tonight?
I think so. If that's all right with everybody.
To do
I
what?
laid out up there on the second floor.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay,
What?
And Jan, you have to fish.
We're going to Pinata at the hotel.
Jan is fishing.
Give me something good.
Pull really, really hard.
Okay, the big one?
Yeah, really,
Probably
really hard.
try it,
Now.
huh?
Really, 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 really hard.
Strands and feeling over the feet if I'm gonna really, really hard.
Pull really, really hard.
Sandra, did you?
Oh, I made that big. Unless you want to go try it.
I kind of gave it wearing perfume because it makes the mosquitoes like
I got one. I got a good one.
Grandma, where's Grandpa? Grandma, where's Grandpa?
Thank you for bringing all this.
He left.
Really nice.
He left with Kenny and John.
Oh. Well, somebody catch one for Glenn and take
I
it.
got a bite.
Or if they have extra, they'll take one.
Oh, it's hung up in a tree.
Yeah, oh, Penny and John.
That's
did
me.
you
I catch them in the tree. They fish it like I do.
What'd you get?
There we are.
You got a guy next.
Fishing pond, they're all coming out with red
Oh, I
faces.
got a fin. That's good. I
You gotta
need
bring the
that.
real guy.
There's one that's made inside, huh? Do I need to set the hook on this? Is this going to be hard to fence up? Are you ready to go?
Take it real fast. Get giant. Pull giant over.
Okay, I started the car and rolled the windows down. It was hot and heck in there.
All right, now. This is going to be a good one.
You're not going to get
Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa!
How did you? I better tell Virginia.
You know, it's flying fishing. You make the rope go flying.
Danny, those 7 fish sets that are here. You gotta have more fishing people. Well, John, Teddy, and Grandpa left. John, Teddy, and Grandpa left.
Bye.
Hey, Dan.